Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog for this week on MGF Extra. And this week I got started off actually with a pretty random video. So originally I was going to do an update video on my current progress for the Mandalorian Season 2 Mandalorian. And that right now currently includes everything that you saw in the first video, plus the chest piece and the sculpted shoulder armor pieces, and they turned out really great. I sculpted the Mudhorn signet on his right pad, and those shoulders turned out even better than I was expecting, and I'm really excited about that. So I was going to do an update, but instead, where did I put him? Here he is. I did a video, actually a review, on MMC Customs Thanos Big Fig, the best Thanos offered by anyone in the community. He made the brilliant armored Thanos Big Figs around the end of 2018, and then somehow
Palpatine returned.
Took his Big Fig, got custom casts of them made, and dude, it is crazy to me that not only he was able to cast these, but also paint them this incredibly well. I'm pretty sure he did all of these by hand, and they are just brilliant. Absolutely stunning. Some of the greatest sculpting work this community has ever seen. And I had the privilege to get one, and I've had it for quite a while now. Some of you might have noticed I've had them back there behind the desk there. So reviewing that was really cool, kind of a sudden thing. And finally, the news did drop today that Black Widow is being delayed to May 7th, 2021, and Shang-Chi will be in July. So I think we all expected these delays to come, because I don't think I'm alone in saying it would be a huge shame if Scarlett Johansson's solo Black Widow movie, after all these years wanting this movie, if it never even made it into theaters and just was thrown up on Disney Plus. I think that would be a real shame. So here's hoping the situation is better next summer. But the reason I bring this up is because now, with Black Widow officially being next year, Falcon and the Winter Soldier delayed till next year, me not really needing to make figures for WandaVision, I can take all the time that I need for the rest of this year after I do Mando Season 2 to continue the Avengers Endgame project. And I'm just really excited about that, man. Because really, the only other things I had on my slate for this year was like Mando Season 2, right? I was considering doing some Spider-Man Far From Home customs. Maybe I still will fit those in and incorporate those before the year is up. But the priority is definitely going to be Mando Season 2 customs. And I don't just mean like the Mandalorian. I also mean Baby Yoda, obviously, but then also Paz Vizsla, because I have that armor set from Tuminio. Maybe even Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Boba Fett. So even, past what I'm doing now, I would also want to do those this year too. But then also the Avengers Endgame project, and I already have so much progress. So I'm very excited now to basically have the rest of 2020 to do whatever I want.
3 days later.
All right, so a little bit of time has passed, but I did make a lot more progress on Din Djarin, our Mandalorian here, and he's turning out really, really good. I posted all this progress over on Patreon already, and I put up a whole new update video, pretty much walking everyone through the process of what it was like sculpting the shoulders and the gauntlets and doing the back armor, the first strap here, getting started on that. It's going really well. The Mandalorian is really starting to look how I imagined he would, and there's still a tremendous amount of work to go. But it's going to be really great, and so I can't wait to keep working on him today. But this came in the mail, I think yesterday, and this is something that I ordered back in May, and this is Life Bricks Black Widow from Captain America the Winter Soldier. And I wasn't expecting the presentation to be this good, but it comes in this metal tin with their logo literally part of the piece there, and then we have the card number for which number it is in production. This was number 14, so I guess I must have ordered mine relatively early. So actually something I just noticed with the Black Widow is I think this is like number 14 of some kind of lineup of figures that he has. This is actually number 1 of 130. So I think that means that I might have been the very first one to order this. But if we slot that out and slip that little case out there, you can see this little foam covering. This is, when I say that some of these figures really are collector's items in my reviews, I'm not kidding. And some of these guys really do take it seriously. and will like develop presentation like this, so you kind of get the full experience as a collector. I mean, these are very expensive figures that are very difficult to produce, but they wind up being so worth it in the end. And I mean, this is just literally the best Black Widow minifigure I have ever owned. I mean, it just looks absolutely incredible in there. The likeness of Scarlett Johansson, the design work is perfect. The hairpiece is perfect. The tasers are perfect. I mean, literally the perfect Black Widow minifigure. I cannot wait to do a review on this. Phoenix Customs will actually be doing his own Winter Soldier stealth suit Captain America pretty soon. So kind of picture this Captain America, but the stealth suit from the Winter Soldier going with this Black Widow. It's going to be really cool by the end of the year. It'll be cool to kind of bring a couple of reviews to the channel for Black Widow now that the movie has been delayed. And I can cover it in some form with this Winter Soldier version of Natasha and the Taskmaster minifigure as well. And I also did a Patreon exclusive video covering the painting process for the ultimate hyper detailed Black Panther tribute helmet I did in the wake of Chadwick Boseman's passing about a month ago, and it goes into some of the processes and some of the much more meticulous things that I really didn't mention in the main video because I was more focused on paying tribute to Chadwick Boseman than actually really talking about the piece in depth like that. But that is up now on the Patreon page if anyone's interested in that. I'm still really proud of this helmet. Something that I kind of wanted to show you guys as well, I took some knockoff Thanos pieces and basically combined them to make what is essentially a makeshift Endgame Thanos. And let me tell you, this is a weird experience for me because I will actually be using these parts for the body to make my own Endgame Thanos. And then this head is literally a knockoff head of my original Thanos from 2018. And this is also the blade I'll be using probably for my armored Thanos. So it's like, I don't know, this is just a really weird experience for me. It's a combination of some very strange things that are oddly linked to what I do. And regardless, I'm going to be using this actually for a new skit that I just came up with on the fly like today, which is essentially a what if Avengers Endgame wrapped up like Rise of Skywalker did. And it's gonna be pretty great, but I'm hoping to have that up by tomorrow, which is Sunday. All right, everyone. Well, that is going to do it for this week's vlog. Thanks so much for hanging out with me through a few of the things, that I've been working on throughout the week. It has been a time. I just got a lot of reorganizing to do around here before we enter the new week. I don't really know what videos I'm going to be doing. I said that I was going to do this Taskmaster review this week, and then that didn't happen, but it'll probably more than likely happen this coming week instead. But yeah, so otherwise, I mean, don't really have the week mapped out. Got to do that, and it should be a good time. But my studio is, my whole room really is just a disaster. Like after I make a number of videos, man, just bags of minifigures and parts and miscellaneous things everywhere. So definitely gonna have to attend to this. All right, well, I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Have a great week.